everyone. I am teacher Tiffany, and I am so excited to be with you all this morning, and for some of you this afternoon, to study English. Now, the focus of our class today's lesson is to understand why English is so hard and how you can finally be consistent. Now, whenever I do a live, I like asking you all to let me know where you are watching from and to let you say hello. So I'm going to look in the comment section. We have students already with us. Good morning, everyone. Yes, Wid Beats, what's going on? Good to see you. Hello, Red Line. Abraham, hello, good to see you. Sacha, yes, you are ready for class, and I'm so excited to have you here. All right, yes, here we go. Hidar, you are excited, and I'm excited that you're here too. Yes, Snake, I'm glad you're able to join us this morning. I decided, hey, you know what? Let's do a live English class today, again, for all of my YouTube students. So I'm glad you're here. Good morning, Tony. Good to see you. Georges, good to see you. Here we go. Aus, I think it's Aus. Good to see you. Smanga, good morning. Here we go. Imrandrew5 says, Teacher Tiffany, it's my first time for a live video. Welcome. I've been following you for some months now, and you motivated me to study English. It's incredible. Greetings from Argentina. Well, I am so happy that you are here joining us. All right, guys. So again, as you're coming in, say hello and tell us where you're watching from. And today we're going to learn a lot. I'm so excited about our lesson for today. Here we go. Iraq, good to see you. Ilham, good to see you. Thank you so much for your kind words. Novita from Indonesia, hello. Anderson, good to see you. Nels, Colombia, hello. Mawa, good to see you. Mash from Germany, good to see you. Hello, Merv, all the way from Turkey. Hello. Ezra, hi. Aya from Morocco, good to see you. Raymond, hi, Teacher Tiff. It's been a long time. I didn't have a chance to see you live. I'm glad and happy to see you live. Well, I'm so glad you're here too as well, Raymond. Etta, hello. South Africa, Cape Town. Hello, Kimbo. Good to see you. Welton from Brazil. Yes. My Life, Turkey. Hello, Kristen V. Zola. Good to see you. Everyone, again, as you're coming in, say hello and let us know where you're watching from. Hello, Christine. Good to see you. Let's see. I'm going to scroll down a little bit more and get some more students in here. Again, as you're coming in, do me a favor, say hello and also like the video because that'll show YouTube, hey, this video is going to be good, a great lesson. So do me a favor, everyone, right now, hit the like button and also comment. Thank you so much. All right. We have Kazakhstan, Poland, the Dominican Republic, India, hello. We have Spain, Armenia, Brazil, Russia. So many of you have joined this morning, and we have Swaziland. Very nice. Now, everyone, I am so excited to see each and every one of you here this morning. Today, the focus of our lesson is to figure out why it's so hard to study English and what tips I can give you to help you stay consistent. Now, are you guys ready to study? I think you said yes. If you're ready to jump into the lesson, just type yes in the comment section and we're going to jump right in. All right, today's lesson, guys, again, if you're ready, type yes. We're going to get right into it. And I have a question to start off. My first question for you all is, tell me, why did you decide to start studying English? This is a question that many English students think about. Why am I studying English? You all know that I studied Korean, right? But I want to know, tell me in the comment section, why are you studying English? Why did you start studying English? What is it about English that made you want to study? So I want to know in the comment section why you personally started studying English. Let's see. I see a lot of comments coming through. Yes, you all are ready to learn. Good. So tell me, you all, in the comment section, why did you start studying English? I like this nickname, my sweet chocolate best teacher ever. Good morning. Thank you so much. All right. Tell me, why did you start studying English? There are so many reasons why you could have started studying English. Here we go. Learn English said for school. Okay, to start studying in school. Yasu says to study abroad. All right. Ian says, hey, I want to leave Brazil. All right, so you're studying English. Japanese girl, hello, good morning, says to improve myself. Yes, this is a very common reason why people start studying English. Aya says, because I want to study in the USA. I hope you achieve that goal, Aya. Here we go. It's a beautiful and international language. Well, yes, I agree. Thank you so much for saying that. But yes, Mina says, I'm preparing for an IELTS exam to continue my education. Yes, that's a very important reason why you would start studying English. Idalgi says, I want to be fluent. Yes. All right. Archive says, because we are lazy and maybe this is about motivation too. Well, actually, today's lesson is going to help you as well. If you've ever felt lazy or unmotivated, I have some tips that will help you overcome that feeling of not being motivated. Here we go. Next we have, let's see. I study English to get more money and opportunities. Yes, good reasons. Kundan says, I want to be an English motivator. Yes, okay. A-Bug Free Mind says, many years ago, I really wanted to understand the music I was listening to. Yes, that is really a good motivation as well. Let me see some more examples. Okay, Nguyen says, I want to study abroad. Very good. Let's see. Ismael says, I love to speak English. That's why I want to learn. All right, so you all have many different reasons why you started learning English. Now, I want to show you three of the main reasons, three of the most common reasons why individuals start studying English. You all know my goal is to help 1 billion students around the world speak English with confidence. So I have literally taught thousands upon thousands of students, and many of them had similar reasons for why they started studying English. So let me show you what those reasons actually were. The first reason, because they truly got inspired. You know, think about it. Maybe someone inspired you. Maybe you saw another non-native English speaker on a television program or a YouTube channel, and you saw how fluently they spoke, and you said, I can do the same thing. Maybe someone inspired you. Another reason that is very common is right here. Because you have a clear goal. A few moments ago, a student mentioned that she's studying for the IELTS exam. That's a very clear goal, and you need English in order to accomplish that goal. Or maybe you want to improve yourself. Again, another student a few moments ago said, hey, I want to improve myself. These are some of the main reasons why you start studying English. But now, everyone, I have another question. Why do you stop studying English sometimes? Now, not completely. I want you to think about your personal situations. Many of you have been studying English for months and even for years. And sometimes you get a little bit bored. You lose your motivation. So tell me, when you feel like you can't be consistent, when you feel like English is a little bit hard, why do you stop studying? Maybe, again, it's hard or it's boring sometimes. Tell me some reasons why you feel yourself not studying as consistently sometimes, because I've had this conversation with many students as well. I had one student, again, as you're writing your answer, tell me in the comment section why you stop studying English sometimes, because today's focus is to help you learn how to stop stopping, how to be more consistent. I'll tell you a story again, as you're telling me some reasons why it's hard to study English. One of my students, when I was in South Korea, one of my favorite students, she was in my 6 a.m. class, very early in the morning. She used to come to class before she went to work. And she was very smart, very intelligent lady. But I started noticing that she was coming to class a little later. She wasn't preparing for the exams. And it seemed like she was losing her motivation. So one day while we were sitting in class, I said, hey, I'll say her name is Sally. It wasn't Sally, but just to protect her. I said, Sally, let me talk to you. She said, hey, what's going on, Tiff? We were close, so she called me Tiff. I said, I've noticed that you're not as excited or passionate about studying English like you were in the past. I said, what's going on? And she said, Tiff, I'll be honest with you. I love English and I want to learn, but I've been studying for so long. I don't feel like I'm getting where I need to get. I get a little bit bored and I'm losing my motivation. So I'm not being as consistent as I was in the past. And we talked for a long time and I kind of helped her figure out, hey, how to be consistent even when you have these up and down moments. And this may be the same thing you are looking for in today's lesson as well. I want to help you at the same time. For example, someone says, Tyel says, because sometimes I don't know what to study. This is another reason why sometimes it seems hard to be consistent. Doc Fu says, I guess a little bit overwhelmed by all the vocabs that I had to learn. Good point. Kundan says, because I have no environment, so I could not speak English well. These are reasons why it's hard to be consistent. Nell says, sometimes I get tired and I struggle with the idioms and I lose my motivation. Kundan also said, again, I got you, Kundan. Tariq says, not making a schedule. These are reasons why it's hard to remain consistent. Annie Deli says, because I don't know how to memorize vocabulary. Hassan says, I understand, but it's hard for me to speak. Let's see. Memory says, just like me, feeling the same way. Jao says, hi, teacher. Hey, Jao. I'm from Brazil. I love your unique way to learn English for us. This is my passion, definitely. Oh, this is my Thank you so much. I appreciate those kind words. Let me get one more again. Something that's difficult. Why is it so hard to keep studying English sometimes? Here we go. Because I don't have time to practice. This is another one, I think. Russian student, good to see you. When I read the paragraph, I can't get it. Mina says, my biggest problem is that I can't find an available native English speaker. Mental exhaustion. You guys are bringing out some very good points. Yes, it gets very difficult to be consistent. Here are some other reasons why you may stop. You get tired. Your goal feels too big. You get too busy to study. You don't see results. You don't have a plan. You don't see the real life connection. Earlier, someone mentioned that you don't have somebody to practice with. This is a big one. You don't have a partner. You get bored and you get easily distracted. These are real issues. But today, I want to give you guys 3 tips that will help you overcome all of these issues and finally stay focused and be consistent. You don't have to worry about being bored all the time. I'm going to help you. So here we go, guys. Tip number 1. Here's the first tip. Understand that your energy fluctuates. Tip 2, declutter the English currently in your brain. And tip number 3, designate a specific study location. Someone in the comment section actually mentioned that it's hard to find the right environment to study in, right? So tip number 1, understanding that your energy fluctuates. The body goes through a natural ebb and flow. Sometimes we have lots of energy and can accomplish many tasks. However, sometimes we lack the energy needed to even start certain tasks. Now, let me explain it like this. Night owls versus early birds. So, in the morning, early birds have lots of energy. They think clearer and they are more productive. Now, if you all have been watching my video lessons for a while, you'll know for a fact that I am an early bird. It's actually 7:15 in the morning here in America where I live, and I've already been up for 2 hours. Why? Because I am an early bird. As you all can tell, I have lots of energy. I'm not tired in the morning. I feel very, very energized because I am an early bird. Now, it's very important for you to understand your energy levels because when you understand them, it will affect how you study English. Now, night owls are the opposite. Night owls feel the most productive, have lots of energy, and process things better at night. So let me ask you all a question real quick. I'm an early bird, but I want to know, is anyone else an early bird? In the comment section, you can write, say, I'm an early bird, or you can write, I'm a night owl. So again, I want to know, those that are watching right now, hold on 1 second. Esmeraldo, hello, hello. All right. So in the comment section, let me know. Say, I'm a night owl or I'm an early bird. I want to see how many of you all are early birds and how many of you all are night owls. Here we go. All right. Some people came through. Learn English. I'm a night owl. Okay. A night owl. Let's see. Saul says, I'm a night owl. Saul, are you Korean? I'm wondering. Your name looks like it may be Korean. Let me know. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see. Again, tell me if you're a night owl or an early bird. An early bird. Here we go. Let me scroll down. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Again, type it in the comment section. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Japanese girl says, I'm a night owl. Okay. Got you. Carmela, a night owl. Okay. Allison says, I'm both. I have energy in the morning and energy at night. Okay, Allison. I like that. All right. Kagari says, a night owl. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Arcana, an early bird. Another early bird. Hello. All right. Let's see. Susie's also an early bird. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Aya, an early bird. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Some more early birds. Are they coming through? Okay. No, we have Memory, a night owl. Remember OWL. Sabine says, I'm a night owl. Here we go. Yusuf says, early human, not bird. Remember, this is an expression. So you're not a bird, but we say early bird. All right. Loli says, I'm an early bird. All right. Alan is an early bird. We have a lot of early birds. Hidar. Lala is a night owl. Here we go. Don't worry. Story time will come at the end. So stay tuned. All right. Let's see. Bond says he's an early bird. Let's see. Sulistia. Oh, I like that name. Sulistia says, I'm an early bird. Alam. Hey, Alam, good to see you. Early bird. Michael says, I'm a night owl. Baya, night owl. Archive, night owl. We have a lot of night owls. You know, a lot of my closest friends are night owls. I'm the early bird amongst my friends. Here we go. Muhammad, early bird. Maria, early bird. Saul, night owl. Okay. Alan, for sure, early bird. Thank you, Merv. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. So we have a lot of early birds and a lot of night owls. Now, again, think about how you feel. If you're an early bird, think about the morning, like me right now. Woo! Full of energy. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, but I still feel full of energy because it's the morning. Now, at night, again, the opposite happens. Your energy levels, understanding your energy levels, it's important even as it relates to English. Now, what about the days of the week? This is also very interesting. So on Monday, you may get lots of projects to work on for the week, but it's Monday. You have enough energy. However, by Friday, because of all the projects and work you have throughout the week, you don't have a lot of energy. So again, we're still talking about this idea of energy fluctuating. We understand now the morning versus the night, right? But the days of the week, for me, actually, on Saturday, so on Friday evenings, my body suddenly starts to get really relaxed. And I get tired earlier on Friday evenings. And on Saturday, so I go to church on Saturdays. Of course, because of the pandemic, we're having church at home, virtually. But on Saturdays, I attend church and then I usually rest for Saturday. So my body knows, hey, on Saturdays, relax, rest day, right? But on Monday and even on Sunday, I am full of energy. Today is Sunday. So I recognize, okay, wait a minute. On Friday afternoon, I shouldn't start any big projects. Why? Because I know that Friday evening, my energy levels will start going down. However, on Sunday morning, this morning, when my energy levels come back up, I can start big projects. So let me ask you all this question. Think about your energy level. Do you have more energy on Monday or on Friday? For me, I have more energy on Monday. What about you? Do you have more energy on Mondays or on Fridays? Some people say Friday because, hey, they're ready for the weekend. They're excited. They're ready to go out. But what about you? Do you have more energy on Monday or on Friday? Let me go to the comment section. Tell me, do you have more energy on Monday or Friday? Thank you so much, Hesty. I'm glad you're able to understand. All right. So again, I'm going to look in the comment section. We see some more night owls coming through. No, I'm actually from the East Coast, from Maryland. When I speak with my friends, I may sound a little bit different. I use a lot of slang with my friends. All right. Shahad says Monday. Shahad has more energy on Mondays. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Loli has more energy on Mondays. Let's see. Yes, yo, chocolate teacher. All right. Good morning, Beatrice. Good to see you. All right. Anna says, I have more energy on Monday. Yes. Rafaela says, I have more energy actually on Thursday. Okay. All right. Now, this is going to be very important as we continue moving through the lesson. Think about, again, the time of day you have the most energy and the day of the week. All right. Lala says Monday. Carmela says, I have more energy on Friday. Very interesting. All right. Kristen V says full energy and good thinking, clear mind on Monday. All right. Cake music on Friday. You have more energy. All right. Says, come on Friday. Yes. All right. Sadia says Monday. All right. Urilo says he takes classes or she takes classes on Thursday night. So maybe Thursday is when you have the most energy. Malek says Friday. Mirandrew 5 says Monday. SWA says Friday. Aaliyah, Monday. All right. Arichelio, I like your name. Friday. All right. Carolina on Monday always. Shivanshu on Monday. All right. Welton, I have more energy on Friday. All right. Alan on Mondays. Mayat on Mondays. All right. So again, we're answering the question, when do you have the most energy? We all understand our bodies, right? So you know yourself. When do you have the most energy? I'll do a few more. Here we go. Let's see. Tema says Monday. Saul says I have energy more on Sundays. All right. Today. Flor says Monday. And Ozgu says on Monday, I'm most energetic, but I'm the opposite on Sunday. So on Sunday, Monday, woo, right? Okay. So you understand your energy level. Now, why is this so important as it relates to your English studies? Let me show you what's going on. So again, we talked about in the very beginning, sometimes you get tired. Sometimes you feel like your goal is too big, and sometimes you get too busy to study. All of these things relate to your energy level. Remember, guys, I speak Korean. I studied Korean. I lived in South Korea for almost 10 years, so I understand exactly what you're feeling. There were moments when I got bored. I got frustrated, didn't want to keep studying, but that was because I didn't understand this tip. I didn't understand that my energy fluctuates, that my energy was fluctuating back then as well. So this totally eliminates these issues. The solution: first, figure out what days of the week you have the most energy. What we just went over. Some of you said Sunday. Some of you said Monday. Some of you said Thursday or Friday. Figure out for yourself what day or days of the week you have the most energy. I selected Sunday and Thursday. Today is Sunday. And as you see, early in the morning, I have tons of energy. I also have energy on Thursdays. Let me explain why. Again, this is helping you understand when to study, on what days to study. You want to study when you have the most energy. So for me on Thursdays, I have the most energy. Why? Because Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I work hard. I have a lot of meetings and a lot of projects, so I don't have any mental space or energy to do anything else. But when Thursday comes, I feel like I accomplished a lot during the past 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so I have enough energy to move forward. The same needs to go for you. Figure out what day or days of the week you have the most energy and use those days to study English, and you'll be more consistent. And secondly, figure out what time of day you have the most energy. We talked about night owls versus early birds. I'm an early bird, so I circled 7 a.m. Now again, for you all, real quick, in the comments section, everyone, we talked about the day of the week that you have the most energy. What time of day? Now, I know you may be a night owl, but what time of night? What time? Is it 7 p.m. or is it 11 p.m.? I have some friends literally that they'll start studying at 11 p.m. at night, and they're fine. Me, I can't do that because I am an early bird. So tell me the exact time when you have the most energy, all right? In the comment section, tell me the exact time of day when you have the most energy. Hold on one second. Let's see. What time of day? All right. Japanese girl says when it's getting darker. So you mean like when it's sunset. So if sunsets at 5 p.m., you have energy then. Or if sunsets at 9 p.m., you have energy then. All right. Tell me the exact time of day. Here we go. Some are coming through right now. All right. Anna says I have the most energy at 10 a.m. All right. Let's see. Thor says 8 p.m. All right, give me the exact time. Think about when you feel your best, like, woo, I have energy. What time do you feel like that? All right, Abdulaziz says 8 p.m. All right, Isadora says 6 p.m. Archive says 9 a.m. Let's see. Learn English says, how can I know what time of day I have the most energy? All right, great question. Think about how you feel when you wake up in the morning. You go throughout your day, you take a shower, you eat breakfast, you start working, and you're going throughout your day. There are periods in your day when you don't feel stressed. You feel like you can conquer the world. That's the time of day when you have the most energy. For me, that happens at 7 a.m. I can have 13 different things to do, but I feel like everything is organized in my mind at 7 a.m. But at 7 p.m., no. Because my brain is starting to shut down a little bit. My energy is dropping. So think about the time of day when you feel the most productive. That's when you have the most energy. All right. Katera says 10 a.m. All right. Rafaela says this is 6 p.m. military time. I like that. All right. Ian says 5:40 a.m. Mawa says 8 a.m. Yana says 5 p.m. Mayet 9 a.m. Vladislav 9 a.m. We're getting a lot of 9 a.m.s. All right. Aaliyah, 6 a.m. Someone else around 9 a.m. Tala, 9 a.m. So 8 p.m. Rafaela, 6 p.m. All right. Alam says from about 7 to 9. That's good. You recognize the time period. That's great. 2 hours. All right. In English, we say a block of time. All right. Mawa, 8 a.m. All right. Let me scroll down. Here we go. Tema says 5 a.m. Hamad, 10 p.m. Mawa, again, 8 a.m. Sebda says at night. So all throughout the night. Okay. All right. Then we have, let's see, some more coming through. All right. More coming through. Here we go. 7:30 a.m. Doc Fu says 8 a.m. sharp. I like how you use that expression. Good job. Giannia says 7 a.m. We have 3 p.m. All right. 5:30 a.m. from Adam. So again, you all are seeing that everyone has a different time. This is so important for you to understand. Again, this is the first tip. Understand that your energy fluctuates. Recognize you as an individual. When do you feel the most energized? What time of day? Use that time to study English. When you study at different times of the day, when you don't have energy, that's when you start to feel tired. You feel overwhelmed. You feel like, I don't have time to study English, simply because you don't have enough energy. So again, tip number 1, everyone, figure out how to keep your energy up, remembering that your energy fluctuates. So find the day of the week that works best for you, high energy levels, and the time of day that works best for you, high energy levels. All right. Tip number 1, again, understand that your energy fluctuates. All right, let's move on to tip number 2. I think you all understand tip number 1. Here's tip number 2. You have to declutter the English currently in your brain. Now, this word declutter, let's practice the pronunciation after me. Declutter. Good. Again, declutter. Excellent. Now faster. Declutter. Good job. Good job. Kind of sounds like a D sound in the middle, right? When you say it fast. Declutter. Excellent. Now, clutter just refers to mess. Now, as an individual, I'm very organized, but there are moments in time where my office will get a little bit messy. There will be papers strewn everywhere, maybe cups or different books. That's clutter. Again, it's kind of a mess. So declutter means to remove the clutter and organize things. And step 2 is to declutter the English that is currently in your brain. Let me explain this a little bit more. Clutter refers to a collection of things that are put together, but end up being a mess. When something is cluttered, it is hard to distinguish what is important and what is not important. You see, think about this, family. When you're studying English, someone mentioned earlier at the very beginning that you get overwhelmed because you have to learn so many vocabulary words. So basically what's happening in your brain, you learned 10 words today, 13 words last week, and they're all coming in, right? But they're not organized. They're not based on a topic. They're not based on a certain time period. So they get cluttered and mixed up. And that's when you start to get overwhelmed. Start feeling like English is so hard because they're cluttered in your brain. Now, I want to help you understand how to fix this. So clutter and the brain. Think about a desk. Again, I mentioned earlier. If a desk is cluttered and has things scattered everywhere, it will make your brain also feel cluttered and you will be overwhelmed. The same is true for the way that English is stored in your brain. If it's cluttered, you won't be able to focus. Now, I see that somebody has a question. Harsh, you can type your question again. There are a lot of people watching live right now, so I'm trying to get to everyone's comment. But if you can type your question, I'll be more than happy to answer it. All right? So again, we're talking about clutter. You have to declutter the English that is in your brain. Now, organization and the brain. You see, a space that is tidy, clean, and organized helps you to think clearer and grasp new concepts or ideas faster. I'm going to say that again. When things are organized, you're able to grasp ideas faster. Think about right now. I'm speaking to you about how to be consistent and focus when you're studying English because I understand how frustrated it gets when you get overwhelmed. Well, I broke my lesson down into 3 simple tips. Why? Because you can grasp information that is organized. The same is true again for your brain. You are amazing. You're learning another language. English is not your first language, so you're already awesome. Let me again help you organize all of the information that you've put into your brain related to English. Now, continuing, the same is true for the English you have stored in your brain. If it's organized, you will feel more focused and productive. Listen, this happened to me as it related to Korean. So again, I told you all I speak Korean. For those that are Korean watching, 안녕하세요. I was studying a lot, right? I had to study a lot in order to understand Korean words, concepts, idioms, and ideas. But I got to this point where I was getting confused because I had so much information and I realized, you know what? Let me stop. Let me organize what I've learned. So I had notebooks. Hey, this is this topic. If I'm learning about food, these are the words related to food. If I'm learning about slang, these are the slang terms I'm learning. And what happened was in my brain, everything started to be compartmentalized. So I was able to understand more and use it and access what I was learning faster because I started to declutter the Korean that was in my brain. This is what you have to do as well. When you do this, English will get easier. You'll stop being so overwhelmed. Let me see. A question came through. Carmela says, how can I organize an answer to any question in English? I actually have a video on that. So if you go to my video page, you'll see how to answer any question in English. But I explain that as well. With that, real quick, 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. No matter what the question is, if you include who, what, when, where, and why in your answer, the person listening will feel that you are fluent. Another way you can answer any question in English, giving 3 reasons, 3 details, or 3 examples. So again, I've broken things down into systems. Why? Because I understand when things are organized, you're able to grasp things faster. And this is what you have to remember as you study English. So let me show you in more detail how you can apply this tip. Here we go. Again, issue, you don't see results, you don't have a plan, and you don't see the real life connection. This is something, real quick, guys, I want to explain this. This is something that I focus on with my students, seeing the real life connection. Again, some of you are already in my academy. Again, Speak English with TiffanyAcademy.com. The link is right in the description. And I teach a class every single week live for my academy students. But we go over new words and expressions, and I teach them how to connect what they learned to their actual life. This is so important. When you do that, you feel like you've accomplished something and you don't feel as overwhelmed. Here we go. So how do you do this right here? Again, this will eliminate all these issues. First, you must take an inventory of what you already know in English. Get a notebook and create pages in the notebook with this layout: date, word or expression, the meaning, an example sentence, the source where you heard the word or saw someone use it, and then how you shared it. Very important. Again, this is going to take time, but this is the way you organize all of the things in your brain related to English. You can declutter the English in your brain. All right. So again, write the date. You see, for the example I have right here, I wrote March 4th, 2021. Learn the word livid, which means extremely angry. Example sentence: she was livid yesterday. I learned it on YouTube. So again, organize what you're learning. You'll be amazed how quickly you'll remember what you learned when you start organizing. Why? Because your brain is literally a computer. The more you organize it, the easier it will be for you to access what's in your brain. All right. So this is what you need to do. Again, tip number 2, declutter the English that is already in your brain. A comment came through. M. Ron Drew says, your answers, Tiffany, are very clear and consistent. Thank you so much. Hey, my pleasure. My pleasure. It's my goal to help you all. Let's see. Another question. If someone asks questions, it's difficult to answer immediately to form English sentences. All right. The reason it's difficult is because you're not able to access the English already in your brain. Remember, I tell you all the time, you are amazing. You're learning another language, which means your brain is already awesome, right? It's not your mother tongue. What you have to do is organize, declutter the English that is in your brain so that when somebody asks you a question, you'll know how to access it. Oh, okay, have it in this category. Let me access this piece of information. For example, if I asked you, hello, what's your name? Immediately, you can say it in English. If I ask you, hey, where do you live? Immediately, you can answer that question. Why? Because in your brain, you already have a section, introductions in English. If I ask you, hey, where do you work? You have a section, workplace, or job-related English. This happens in your brain, and you need to help your brain by organizing the extra information you've put into it. Your brain is amazing. So again, tip number 2, declutter the English that is already in your brain. All right, now let's move on, everyone, to tip number 3. Designate a specific study location. Now, someone sent me a virtual hug. I'll hug you back. Thank you so much. All right, so you have to designate a specific study location. This is very, very important. Environments encourage specific tasks. In other words, they serve as a trigger to let your brain know that it is time to do one specific task. So here we go, guys. I want you to think about this. Kitchen. If I walk into the kitchen, what does my body naturally think? Oh, it's time to eat. Oh, it's time to cook some food. Why? Because the environment triggers that in my brain. For example, basketball. You all know I love basketball. It's one of my main hobbies, right? I love playing basketball. So when I walk into a gym where there's a basketball on the floor, if I pick up the basketball, I'm in the environment, I see basketball hoops everywhere. Immediately my mind is like, okay, it's time for Tiff to play basketball, and I go into basketball mode. Let's say Starbucks. Now, for me, Starbucks is where I like to get a lot of work done. I organize things related to my business when I go to Starbucks. I'll order a chai latte with soy milk. Woo, it's so good, y'all. And I'll sit down for hours organizing things related to my business. Why? Because the environment, Starbucks as an environment, makes me want to go into work mode. This is what you have to do as it relates to English. You have to find an environment that when you go to that environment, it triggers your brain. It's study time. These are things that if you understand, your English will go to the next level. So let me break it down a little bit more. Here we go, guys. Benefit number 1, having a specific location eliminates unnecessary distractions and interruptions. You see, when you know exactly what you're doing in an area, you will focus only on that one thing. When I go to Starbucks, I don't get on the phone and talk to my friends. I don't watch movies. No, I have my notebook for my business and I get on my computer and I do business related tasks. I don't get distracted because Starbucks is for business for me. Now, someone asked the question, Shiani says, what is the meaning of trigger? Okay, great question. Trigger means something that causes something else to happen. For example, when you are cooking food in a microwave, right? You put your food into the microwave, right? You hit the start button and for a full minute, the food is cooking and then you hear bing. What does that bing mean? That bing triggers you to walk to the microwave, open it, and take your food out. Until you hear that ding, you don't move because the food is not ready. So a trigger is something that when it happens, it causes you to do something. It causes another reaction. So when I walk into Starbucks, my brain, my body literally goes into focus mode. It literally happens every single time, which is why I really miss Starbucks being open because of the pandemic. They're closed, but they're open to take food out or drinks out. But it's a trigger. It causes something else to happen. We say trigger. So great question. All right. Now, the other benefit, again, of designating a specific place is right here. Designating a specific location for an activity will also help you concentrate more on what you are doing, as I mentioned before. So how do you use this with English? Now, remember, some of the issues are you don't have a partner. You get bored. You get easily distracted. Now, again, these things cause you to not focus. But these things are totally eliminated when you have a designated study location because you go into focus mode. So here we go. Relating to English right here. What can you do? Find a location that you can study in with no distractions. So important. You have to go somewhere where there are no distractions. You need to focus. This is how your brain will create a trigger. Oh, we're here. That means nothing else can bother her. Nothing else can bother him. All right. Now you need to make sure it is comfortable and convenient. Next, also pay attention to the sounds you hear. For example, for me, when I go to Starbucks, the sounds of coffee being made, the machine, the door being open, people on their phones, the sound of someone tapping on their desk. These sounds are part of the environment, but they actually help me focus. It's very interesting. Again, maybe you're someone that likes silence, and that's okay. Figure out in the environment you go to, what do you need to hear? Do you need to hear music? Do you need to hear silence or not hear silence, but maybe music or people moving around? Figure out what matches your environment. Let me see. Yanga says, I like to ask how to deal with pressure. That's put by people already speaking English perfectly. For example, you stay with them, but they always gossip that your English is horrible. Well, here's what I'll say. I'm a native English speaker. My English is perfect because I'm an American, right? I mean, of course, we all make mistakes. I don't put any of my students down. And I'm saying I don't make fun of any of my students. I encourage you all. So if anyone is making fun of you, you don't need to be around them. Stay with people who motivate you. Don't let anyone else's opinion of you when it's negative affect you. Focus on yourself. You are amazing. You're learning another language. Push through. So don't worry about those people. Honestly, don't worry about them at all. Now, the 3 tips again that we focused on, everyone. The 3 tips that will help you finally stay focused and consistent. Again, understand that energy, your energy, fluctuates. 2, declutter the English currently in your brain. And 3, designate specific study locations. 1 or more, it's okay. A question came through, teacher, please explain what is silence. Oh, this is I'll show you what silence is. Silence means no sound at all. So just right now, I was silent, not speaking at all. Complete and total silence. All right. Good question. Good question. All right. Now, these are the 3 tips that I wanted to give you again. Understand that your energy fluctuates. 2, declutter the English that is currently in your brain. And 3, designate a specific study location. When you do these 3 things, you will start to enjoy English more. English won't seem as hard. These things are very, very important. Another question came through, declutter. Remember, declutter just means to take away mess, to organize things, all right? Thank you so much. Someone said your illustrations are amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, everyone, that's all I have for you today. The lesson is over. But again, it's going to be on YouTube continually so you can watch it over again. But these 3 tips, again, I've taught thousands upon thousands upon thousands of students. So I've talked to students just like you who feel like, English is so difficult, or feeling like I can't be consistent. When you follow these 3 tips, you'll remain consistent and you'll continue enjoying English. Now, class is over, everyone. But I want to know, do you all know what time it is though? Let me see if anyone knows class is over, but what time is it? Let's see. Let's see if anybody knows what time it is. Thank you so much. You guys are very kind. I appreciate all of you. What time is it right now? I can give a hint. Da da da. Hey. Da 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 da. Anybody know what time it is? Oh, come on. I see you guys coming through. I'm glad you enjoyed the lesson. All right. I don't see anybody giving the answer yet. So yes, there you go. Anyang, it is story time. Hey, I said it's story time. All right. Now, some of you, this may be your first time watching one of my video lessons, but for those of you that have been with me for a long time, you know at the end of a lesson, I like to tell you all a story. So I'm going to give you today's story. And, I talked to you about understanding that your energy fluctuates. So I'm going to give you a story about me and my energy. I told you all that I'm a morning person, right? So I want to tell you this story that happened when I was in South Korea. Now, I lived there for almost 10 years, right? Many friends, made many friends. And I want to talk about one of my friends. She's not Korean. She was a fellow teacher. Her and her husband, we were all hanging out, and her husband decided to play some video games, and she and I decided to watch a movie. Now, it was about 9:30 p.m. at night. Now, remember I told you all, I'm a morning person. But, it was Saturday night. I wanted to stay up late and hang out with my friends. So my friend and I, we were talking. She said, hey, Tiff, okay, let's watch a movie. I said, yes, let's do it. And we actually were going to watch a movie that was talking about the relationship between South Koreans and the Black community. It was an indie film, INDIE. You all can look that up. So she picked the movie and I said, oh, man, I've really been meaning to watch this movie. So I remember it like it was yesterday, this situation. So we were in their spare bedroom. Her husband was in the other room playing video games. So we're sitting on the sofa in their spare bedroom. And she said, Tiff, now it's late. Are you ready? I said, hey, I am wide awake, girl. Let's do it. I thought I was wide awake. So we found the movie. We got the popcorn. We had our little juice or soda, and we were sitting down ready to watch the movie. She said, Tiff, are you ready? I said, girl, I am ready. I am so looking forward to this movie. So I remember her getting the remote, and she hit play. And I remember how the movie started. It was a black and white film. Even though it was a very new film, it was black and white. That was part of the aesthetic, part of the visual appeal. So we're sitting and we're watching the movie, and I'm seeing the main characters, and they're talking to each other. And for some reason, things started getting really hazy, right? So I'm just sitting and I'm watching. And then I feel my friend looking at me and she said, Tiff. I said, what? What's wrong? She said, you've been asleep for the last 30 minutes. I said, no, I haven't. Listen, I fell asleep as soon as the movie started. And my friend said, Tiff, you know you can't hang. Oh, to hang means to last for a long time. She said as soon as the movie started, prior to the movie starting, I was awake, alive, had lots of energy. But as soon as she hit play, I dozed off. I didn't even realize it. So we laughed. She said, Tiff, come on now. Come on, Tiff. So we laughed or whatever. Clearly, I went to sleep. Now, the next morning, I woke up at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. the next morning, and I was ready. My friend got up eventually, and she said, oh, now you're ready to watch the TV, huh? So anyways, it was our break that weekend. So we watched like 4 or 5 episodes. Oh, here's an example, guys. And with an E. It's a great program on Netflix. If you guys want to practice your English listening skills, and with an E. So we got up the next morning again. I told you all, energy fluctuates. That night, I thought I was ready. As soon as the play button got hit, I was asleep. But the next morning, I was ready, and we watched about 6 episodes because my energy was back up. So I just wanted to give you guys that quick story because I understood. I was trying to act like I wasn't tired, but I understand that my energy fluctuates. So just like with you all studying English, recognize that your energy fluctuates and learn yourself. For me, when I study Korean, I don't study at night because I fall asleep. So I don't know if anybody else has ever had that experience. I see some comments coming through. Hold on, here we go. Yes, my friends always say, hey, Tiff, she can't hang at night, but she'll be there in the morning. That's right. I'm there in the morning for my friends. Oh, come on. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, I see everybody's commenting. Here's a question from Harsh. It's my first time on your channel, but now I will see you always. At what time tomorrow do you come on live? Actually, I haven't done a live in a long time. So I have a video every Sunday, but today I said, you know what? I wanted to interact with you all, so I did a live today. But Harsh, if you want to participate, I have a weekly live English class, but it's only for my students. So if you want to become a member of my academy, go to letsjumprightin.com and you can become a member, monthly membership, and you can join so many other students. And we have class once a week live for those students. So you can join, click the link in the description. I'm glad you were able to join. Yes, Monique, and with an E. Thank you so much for writing that. It's a great series. I see that. All right, Saikish likes it as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is one of my favorite shirts too. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that is all that I have for you all today. Again, thank you so much for joining me for this spontaneous live class. I love teaching you all English. Again, do me a favor. Share the video, like the video, and let YouTube know that this video is valuable. Remember, my goal is to help 1 billion students around the world speak English with confidence, but I need your help. And you can help me reach that goal by liking the video, sharing the video, and telling somebody else about this video lesson. If it helped you at all, do me a favor and share it with 2 people. If you are willing to share this with 2 people, just type I will in the comment section, and then we'll end our class for today. If you are willing to help me achieve my goal of spreading the confidence that students need to speak English to 1 billion students, just type I will in the comment section, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Again, if you're willing to help me out and tell somebody about this lesson, just type I will in the comment section. All right, let's see. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I am actually American. Thank you so much. Let's see. Leno says, I like your energy. Thanks. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Abdishakur, I love your name, says, I will. Thank you so much. Joseph, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you enjoyed the lesson, and it is my pleasure to inspire you all. I will see you all next week. Remember, every week there's a lesson. This week just happened to be live because I wanted to spend time with you all. Have a great day, everyone. And if it's nighttime where you are, have a great night. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.